So I just did a thing. All the equipment's in here. Because Max and Billy went and wrapped up the mowing yesterday, Sunday. Max is like, you can take a week vacation. Like the freaking 10, 11 years I've been with you, I've never seen you actually take a full week vacation. And I said I was taking one this week and we're leaving early Wednesday morning for GIE. But I have stuff I need to get done before I leave. So I was already at the shop this morning. Now I'm back at the shop. And I need to get mower maintenance done because we get back Saturday night from Kentucky. I don't want to spend Sunday doing mower maintenance and stuff, so everything's ready to go for Monday morning. Don't want to do it. So I'm getting it done now. He's like, I freaking knew you wouldn't take a whole week off. I'm like, well, I have a lot of immature spending habits, so I can't afford to take time off work. But I did a thing, and I'm super excited because I was hopeful I was going to be able to do this, and I didn't think I would. So let me show you what I did. So that's the metal grass gobbler that came with the Wright 52. It's steel, it's extremely heavy, even empty, and it's not extremely heavy empty, it's heavy, okay? It's heavy, it's steel. And once it's loaded up with wet grass or leaves or whatever, it's very heavy. This is my 6.2 jumbo accelerator with the big leaf extension on the back of it. All aluminum, super light, pick it up. Take it anywhere you want. Even full, not that heavy. Pop that out, separates, dump that, put it back on, set it on the mower, away you go, right? So, what I wanted to do is, we haven't been running the walker as far as bagging goes. It takes up a lot of room on the trailer, and it's slow. So, what we've been doing for the last 2 weeks, it's worked out phenomenal, is I've been running the walker with the 56 side discharge deck, or once I got the 72 back, I've been running that and mulching everything up, and then Billy's throwing this on the X52, buzzing right through and bagging stuff up, and it's been working out phenomenal. It's so much faster than any way we've ever done it. But we don't do a lot of bagging anyway. 90% of what we do is with the windstorm, which you are sitting on top of right now, and we blow the leaves to where we need them to go. But there are a bunch of properties where we do need to just bag up residual, or there's areas where we can't blow the stuff away, and we can bag it and still find somewhere to dump on site, whatever. There's times we need to bag, okay? So I was trying to think of the best way that we can do this, and I said, I would love to have another jumbo accelerator with an extension. Well, that ain't as easy as it sounds, okay? So I have another accelerator, but it's like the 4.1 whatever. It's up on the shelf up there. It's a lot smaller. Can't find an extension for that, which would have been way too small anyway. Go big or go home. Buy once, cry once. That's my motto. Just spend the money and just do it. So I wanted another one of these, but this jumbo accelerator, the cheapest I found, well, I found it online, $727, and it's like, freaking, you can have it in like 3 days. Or I found a place where it's like $540 and you can have it in a month. It's 4 weeks out. My lease season will be freaking damn near over by then. So I'm like, not doing that. So I asked my dealer last week when I was in there, I'm like, see if you can get me another jumbo and another extension and how quick you can get them. So he forgot. And I went in there today to I bought a gift card for his son who works the parts counter, him who's the owner, and the service manager who has been rapidly turning my mowers around and getting them back to me, like that whole ordeal last week with both right standers, if you guys watch those videos. So I took them all gift cards for Tim Hortons, the coffee shop. And he said, hey, I was upstairs looking around. He goes, I happen to have another jumbo accelerator and an extension upstairs. And I said, you do? He's like, do you want it? I'm like, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I want it. So, guess what? There's the extension. There's the jumbo accelerator. Now we're gonna have two of them. We're gonna have one for the ZK, and Billy will still be able to use the one we already have for the X52. So I gotta take that power chute off there, put the mount on there for the accelerator, and now we'll be able to bag with both of these mowers and mulch whenever we want, and still be able to bag whenever we want, which is gonna be beautiful. And he took a big chunk of money off them. So altogether, tax included, I paid $1,019 for both pieces. I know that sounds like a lot, but when I had the double bagging system on the Skag V-Ride 2, that bagging system was $3 grand, okay? Remember the Exmark Laser Z that I had, the sit-down zero turn? I still have the bagging system for that up there with the powered turbine down there and the weight kit. That's a $3,200 bagging system. And once you have them on there, you're bagging. There's no mulch stuff up first, then hook the bagger up and go. None of that, because you got to pull the turbine off. It's a big pain in the butt. This, we can mulch up whenever we want. Throw these accelerators on real quick, bag, pop them off, throw them back in the truck, away you go. Super quick, super easy. So to spend $1,000 on this, way better. And even though I love the way the Exmark bagged, the V-Ride 2 bagged all right, the Walker bag's phenomenal, nothing cleans better than running grass catchers like this. They do usually fill up a lot quicker, but it's direct flow. And it cleans so good, so fast, and you can fly while you're bagging. Don't have to slow right down. Of course, they'll do a better job when you slow down, but they work phenomenal. But when you do it like this with the extension, that right there will hold about as much as the Walker does anyway. So let's put this together. Here, get in there. Hold it, hat. Okay. There's the two mounting pieces that will go on the deck. This will come off. This is just the back piece you put on there if you're using just that. This has the latch right there. So that tab, how it's bent over like that, it hooks onto there, flips up. That is wrong. I don't think that's wrong. Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem. That is not, that's not even the same size. Oh no, it's definitely not. That is not, that's way too small. That's not the right extension for that. I'm happy to have that. What are the odds that actually fits the smaller one? Let's see. Problem is it's way up there. So, How am I getting up there? I don't even know how I put it up there. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just set this camera up just in case I fall. Because then it'll at least be funny for you guys, right? Let's see what happens here. What can I climb on? Oh, hey-o. Is this endurable? Oh, that's on wheels. Oh, that could suck. Don't die. Woo! Oh, did you see that? I almost went down, baby. Hey-o. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Even this looks too small to even put that extension on. Let's see if this is actually right for it. This already has a latch to put an extension on. No? I mean, it kind of is. Oh, that's all bent up. I bet you this would fit on there. Let's get a hammer. Hammers make everything better. Yep. Yep, that extension fits on there. Huh. Well, that extension wasn't meant for this big jumbo anyway. So do I keep that so that I can run that like that? Or do I call him and see if he has the actual the correct extension for that one and take this one back? Huh. That's kind of a, I don't really know. Actually, somebody cut this and fabricated these ends here, welded it. That won't fit on any of my mounts any damn way. I don't like that. Let me call him and see what he says. Okay, so he was like, oh crap. He goes, I just looked it up under your account, under your thing, and it showed it must have been the smaller one that popped up. He's going to look into it right now and see if he can get me the bigger one. He says he doesn't believe he even has one. So, I mean, clearly you can see the difference. That one is like that wide, and this one is, it's pretty huge in comparison. That still would be a heck of a setup. That's really nice. But if you see like the sides, this is how they mount on there. So that goes through the hole, and this is grooved. This sits right over the bracket. So you see the one with the hole and then the one that goes straight up and down. I'll show you how it is on Billy's mower here. So here's a larger version of it. So that post goes through the hole and the other one just hangs on there. So you put that in first, and then the bagger just hangs over this flap right there. So this accelerator, somebody had given to me with another mower at one point. They clearly like put a post and welded that in there. I could just cut that off so it's a straight post coming out like it should be. But then they welded this on there. You know what, to be honest with you, I think I know what they did here. This might work anyway, because if you look at this, these are the ones that come stock with the right standers, and they're like that there and like that there, because when you use the Grass Gobbler, comes stock with the right standard, because Grass Gobbler is made by Wright. It's the same company. You don't have to use any mounts. They go through this hole, which is right there, and they just hang in there and clip there. So you don't even need the mounts. I'll bet you it's what they did. So technically that probably would hang right on a right mower without using any mounts. I bet you that's why they fabricated it. That would actually make perfect sense. So this probably would go on. So do I keep it? I mean, technically I could keep it and run it on the 32 right, but I'm selling the 32 right at the end of the season. So, because I'm, like I mentioned a few videos ago, we're not doing any more small lawns that require 32. So I don't know, do I keep this now? That's a hard decision. While I think about it, I'm gonna get the power chute off of that mower, get the mounts for this mounted on there, and maybe in the meantime, I'll run this big setup here on the 72 since it's a much bigger mower, bigger deck, and then Billy can just run the new, he can run the new one on that, or he can just keep running this one. I'll just pull this extension up. Either way, it doesn't matter. See, that's what I meant. So that's the smaller accelerator with that new extension, and that piece goes right through that hole right there, and the other part sits down in there. That's exactly what they did. That's why they did that like that. So I don't know, to be honest with you, because technically with the smaller accelerator plus the extension, that there is going to hold more than that will. So do I just leave that and run that for right now? That's a tough call. I mean, because that will hold more than running just that piece. So maybe I just run that for now and keep that on there, and then I can always, I'm definitely not getting rid of that because I got a good deal on that, and it costs way more than that normally. So I'll still hang on to that jumbo accelerator when I get the extension for that. And I'll just throw this one back up on the shelf, keep it as a backup. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Kind of think, you guys know I have backups for everything, so it doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. Maybe I'll just keep that and just keep running, and I'll run that like that because it holds way more than just that piece by itself. Run that the way it is, and then keep that one for Billy's. There's an idea too. How about I just pull these mounts off there, because that bagger there is not going to hang on here with those mounts on there. So pull those mounts off there, put the mounts on here, run this monster one on here with the bigger mower, and then just hang this one off of Billy's mower, because that's a 52. It ain't going to fill that bagger up as quick as this will. But then I'll have the big one for this mower. It's a great idea, guys. Great idea. Thanks. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is where we're at. So I took the mounts off of Billy's mower, and I put them on my mower. So now we have the big jumbo accelerator with the big extension off the back. You can pop it off at any time, put the regular door in the back, and run it as just the accelerator, right? This one here, because of the way that the last guy that owned this accelerator fabricated the ends, you don't need the accelerator mount, so it just hangs on there, just like a normal right bagger would. But we took that new extension and put it on there, which this combined is pretty damn big and will hold way more than just this brand new jumbo accelerator on its own. So the dealer's going to see about getting me, I'll sit you down. The dealer's going to see about getting me the extension for this brand new jumbo. Plan. What we're going to do is we're going to run everything the way it is right now. Okay? That should more than suffice for what we need to do. But when he does get me the extension for that, then I will put the extension on there. I will take the whole extra set of mounting hardware we have, because we'll need it with this one, and we'll put it on Billy's mower over there. So both machines will have the 6.2 jumbo accelerator with the big extensions off the back. And then we'll take that smaller accelerator with that extension, throw that up on the shelf. That'll become a backup for either machine. It'll work on either machine. Sounds good, right? It is 11:53. I have done this. I have taken gift cards to the dealer to thank them for all the help they did for us last week. I've gone to Sam's Club, got all the stuff we need for our trip. I wrapped up the rest of my laundry. Do some quick mower maintenance on these things, just sharpen blades, that's all they need. They'll be good to go for when we get back. And then tomorrow morning, I have to go get the rental car. I have to go pick up my girlfriend from the airport when she's flying in. And then, because she flies in tomorrow afternoon, pick her up. And then we will all be ready to go come Wednesday morning. I think we're leaving like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like an 8-hour trip. Our Airbnb is already booked, waiting for us, ready to go. Will Rice will be staying with us again. He wasn't sure if he was going to get his aerations done to come with us. He will be. So he'll be staying there with us as well. We will see everybody at GIE. I already printed all of our shirts, all of our hoodies, everything for this year. Everything's going to be in purple and white. Last year I think we did all black, but everything's purple and white. We printed all that. My niece Kelly and her boyfriend Mason are coming. He owns a business called Premier Power Washing and Mobile Blasting. I printed all his stuff for him and her. They're coming with us. And yeah, so we'll be ready to go. This is pretty much it. So I guess my vacation starts probably not. I'm going to find more shit I got to do or want to get done anyway. But I'm happy with this. Kind of sucks that now I got to buy another extension for that one, but that's all right. Buy once, cry once, done. You can't make the money and make your life as simple as possible and be as productive as possible if you don't have the right equipment to do the job. So what are you going to do? You got to do it. Spend money to make money, baby. So yeah, I think that's it. I think we are good to go. I'm excited. We'll see everybody at GIE. This will be the last thing I put out before we go. And I won't put anything out while we're there like I never do. I always edit when I get back. And then put out GIE videos. But we will see everybody at GIE. And everyone that's going to be there anyway. I hope you guys all make it. But like I say every year, come and talk to us. If you want to talk to us, come and talk to us. Every year, I say the same thing in the video before and after GIE. It's always the same story every time. I tell everyone, doesn't matter if there's 20 people around us or 2 people around us. You want to talk to us? Come up and talk to us. We will talk to anybody. And every year we get back and people comment on the GIE video I put out. Man, I was going to come talk to you, but you know, you got a bunch of people around you. Well, that's your own damn fault because I tell everybody every time, come and talk to us. So if you don't come up to us and talk to us, that's on you. But if you want to come and say hi, come say hi. You'll know where to find us. We'll be everywhere.